Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Esports Talk. So back in mid-March, Call of Duty Mobile was announced, and then 2 months later in May, the beta was released, and up until very recently, I had no idea that COD Mobile existed. I guess that makes sense though, because it is developed by Tencent Games, and the beta was actually not even available in the United States, but today is October 1st, and with October 1st comes the release of Call of Duty Mobile. I'm not personally a mobile gamer myself, though I'm sure that there's plenty of you viewers out there who are and would be interested in Call of Duty Mobile, so let's go over some details about the game. First and foremost, it is free to play, which is obviously nice because I would still like to try the game out, but you know, when you see mobile games that are like $2 or $3, that kind of just deters me from wanting to play them, and I'm sure it deters a lot of other people too, so I do think that it is a smart move to make the game free to play. But of course, it is a modern Call of Duty title. That means that there are microtransactions in it. There is a battle pass. There's 2 different currencies you can use, one of them being called credits, which is the in-game currency that you'll naturally earn just as you play, and the other one is called COD points, which is the other currency that you'll actually have to spend real money on. Thankfully though, anything involving real money can only be used to purchase cosmetics. There's operator skins, weapon skins, knife skins, and even grenade skins, which I found very interesting because I have never seen a game implement grenade skins, but I gotta say, a lot of the skins in this game are pretty dang cool. Some of them are really well designed, and if I was a mobile gamer, I could maybe see myself wanting to purchase some of these. And there's also both a free and premium version of the battle pass, with the free one giving you things like weapon XP bonuses and credits, and then some lower tier skins, and then the premium version will get you things like COD points and credits, as well as better skins and whatnot. So now that we've got the microtransaction stuff out of the way, because I know that tends to be a big concern for a lot of people out there, let's discuss the game itself and how it actually plays. Other than the tutorial, I only played 3 matches, and you know, it really wasn't bad. The game gives you 2 options for aiming. It gives you simple and advanced, and simple makes it so that whenever you put your crosshair over an enemy, it'll automatically shoot them, which I found a bit weird. I'm not sure if other FPS mobile games do that, but there's also advanced, which makes it so that whenever you hold down the shoot button, it'll do ADS, and then it'll start shooting at the same time, which is the option that I went with. But when I first heard that COD Mobile was going to be a thing, I kind of rolled my eyes back and I was like, oh great, another one. But in reality, despite the short amount of time that I spent with the game, like I said, it's really not bad. I guess the most important thing about a mobile COD game to me is whether or not it actually feels like Call of Duty, and overall, I do think it does. They brought back a lot of everyone's favorite maps. We got Raid, Nuketown, Firing Range, Hijacked. So yeah, they picked some good maps to put in, and I think there's like 8 total. But there's also score streaks, weapon customization, and perks. So yeah, it definitely does feel like a Call of Duty game. My first live match with other real players was confusing because I was running around just dropping a lot of people, getting a lot of kills, and just having a good time, but it never felt like there was any true opposition to me. Of course, I would die every so often, but in general, I was doing really well, which is why I was confused. But as it turns out, they mix AI and real players into the same game. So when I would die, I could tell if I died by a real player or an AI. And I don't think I ever died to AI because they are programmed very poorly, I want to say, or the AI is just not very good in the game. But thing is that I'm not sure if Tencent or Activision intends to keep it this way. I don't know why they would have it that way. Maybe they have it so that lower level players will get matched with AI and real players, so that way they're not just getting dominated by real players. It might just be for newcomers, but I don't know. But there's also a zombies mode in it, as well as a battle royale mode, which I have not gotten to try, but they are there, and I find it kind of impressive that they managed to pack so much stuff into a mobile game. And there's also a ranked mode, which I also find kind of exciting because maybe I'll be playing that in my spare time or something. But that brings us to the next point of this video. We've seen how mobile games can blow up, like PUBG Mobile or Clash Royale, where they have actual esports tournaments with prize pools and casters, just like other games like Overwatch and League and CSGO. So that raises the question, will we be seeing esports for COD Mobile? Obviously, I can't be too sure, but if I had to guess, I would say probably. I imagine that Activision and Tencent would see how well other mobile esports games have been doing, and that they'd want to push this one to be a competitive game too, because of course there's a lot of money to be made there. But that brings us to the next point of this video, that being that you can play this game, a mobile game that relies on touch-sensitive, phones and tablets, with a mouse and keyboard. It is not a feature of the game, they didn't intend for you to be playing it that way, but there are emulators out there that allow you to do so. There's already a bunch of tutorial videos up explaining how to do it, so if you'd like to try it for yourself, you should not have a hard time finding out how. But I don't imagine that Activision will let this fly for long, unless they had it so that when you use a mouse and keyboard, you're only matched with other people that are also using a mouse and keyboard. If not, though, I imagine this being very problematic for the actual mobile users who are actually using a phone or a tablet, especially for the ones who are trying to play ranked and are trying to take the game a bit more seriously. But I guess we'll just have to wait to see if they add some sort of countermeasure to it, or if they just let it slide. Let me know what you guys think though. Are you excited to play COD Mobile? Do you think we'll be seeing it played as an esport? And what do you think about the whole mouse and keyboard situation? As always, guys, my name is Nicholas Dragon. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow with another one, but until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.